Hamilton.
It's good to see the Formula One season finally kicked off.
Yeah.
Again, Hamilton has started from where he stopped last season. You know, towards the end of last season.
Jimmy is
towards the end of last season. It was Jimmy was so particular. Jimmy and a lot of Formula One followers were particularly about the double point for the final race of the season, how it will pan out
at Abu Dhabi.
But unfortunately for Lewis Hamilton, he came to the party that
Nico didn't finish.
And Nico didn't even finish that day. And now again at the Australian Grand Prix, the first one for the year.
From pole to finish.
That's like I said last season, Formula M is going to be Formula M squad this season.
Well, at this point,
Jimmy, before you talk, I want to ask you. I want to say that. I want to just point out this before you talk. This is quite. I don't know. It wasn't too palatable because look at the accident. Only 11 years. Only 11 cars finished.
I think going into the first race of the season, it was to be expected. I actually expected it, but you ask yourself, the absence of Alonso in this particular race has really done a disservice, you know, to this particular race. Apart from that, we have to be happy that the Mercedes team have come good also, but the tail coming into this particular race on podium also says a lot about the kind of competition we probably will be seeing for Ferrari and maybe the likes of Williams. The Williams cars also coming good. The Renault engine and all that. Now, the key thing now will be there are a lot of issues, there are a lot of legal battles that different teams are facing at this point in time. The Sauber team facing some battles with our driver Van der Gaard and all that. So let's just see how it goes. For this season, I feel that Mercedes again might just nick it. The question now would be, what would be the most exciting of these scenarios? Do we want to have a dominating driver or want to have a dominating car? It looks more like we'll be having another dominating car this season. We used to have a dominating driver that used to be Sebastian Vettel. Now it's about the car. Mercedes most likely will dominate.
No, even though he had a faster car. Jimmy.
Stop being half clever.
Let's see how it goes.
Let's come back home. Please, when you do call, we'll take about 2 or 3 more calls before we come to the end of the show. But I just try to douse the tension because the house was a bit hot on this Dolphins issue. We are back to it. We can't run away from it. And then, because when you prosecute matches, not just clubs, we've seen our national sides not been able to honor competitions and events and all these things. So what is the channel? How do you go about it? What is the normal procedure to go about it? You are going to play a game in Tunisia, and then you are representing Nigeria. Dolphins representing a Nigerian representative, not a Rivers State representative. Now, the management of the club, what were they supposed to do? Who were they supposed to meet? No, are you not supposed to find out the pitch, the quality of the pitch you want to play, the weather, whatever happened to acclimatization? What is a 1 or 2 days hotel bill? Is that going to kill them? If you cannot do it. I mean, for you to be in Tunisia 48 hours before, acclimatize. You just travel, you just move from airport to the pitch to play. You don't know how the pitch looks like. You don't know whatever it is. And then the tension, the security of of them is not supposed to be in the hands of the ambassador of Nigeria, who is supposed to pitch their hope. They said the ambassador was already at the stadium. The ambassador was at the stadium, not at the airport to receive them.
Was it begging the matchup? You see, look at what China came up with.
Yes.
I have a lot of respect for China, but I think he has not done well with this because for me.
But this is their own version, their own side of the story.
They had the issues of salary allowances and all that.
He never mentioned that they had internal problems. Then again. He didn't see anything. No,
he said he mentioned it. He said it.
They had challenges.
He said before we departed from Lagos, we had informed the Nigerian Football Federation through Bola Oyeyode, the head of international department, and Musa Madu, the general secretary, in writing of our challenges. Those are the challenges that you see there by the airport there at the players sleeping. So they had those challenges. They would have informed them of the challenges.
And now
oversight function.
They now began to
oversight function.
They now began to lay the blame.
Yemi, what I'm saying is very simple. At that point in time, you ask yourself, were they supposed to be informed of what their challenges are, or they had already been in the know of what their challenges are?
Because if the FA, this is it. If the FA has sent somebody to Dolphins.
To Dolphins.
Who was supposed to be the head of, leader of delegation.
Exactly.
They will be aware
of what
was happening. And they will have intervened even at that point. Talk to the players and look, understand.
Simple.
Keep this thing.
Rocket science.
Come back. There are still more matches to play. You are still going to play the league. There are other.
Every organization, every club goes through crisis. Yes. That's what we call crisis management. And that is why you are there as the head of the club. When you're having a challenge, if the technical committee of the FA, technical unit, if they've done what they're supposed to, because really, somebody from the FA should lead this delegation.
Definitely.
That means nobody was actually traveling with the team.
Because when they did their Super 6 or so with these clubs and other things,
not convinced.
I mean, they did not have. There was a kind of a seminar.
Yep.
Talk to them what to expect, how to go, how to make arrangements. I think the FA actually failed in this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that the FA has not shown that the FA has not shown leadership in this particular issue.
When I used to go about with shooting stars,
yes.
The little I know about a club football, I know that when we have an away match, there is somebody, an official of the team, that goes to attend the pre-match
conference
meeting.
Yes.
That states everything. This is the way things should go. Everybody try to protect their own interest. That means there was no advanced team.
No advanced team to Tunisia.
The funniest thing is, at the point in time, they were even merry-go-rounding in Tunis.
You know what? Nobody went to check the hotel, the club.
There was no hotel. They said there was even no hotel.
No hotel. So what are we talking about? And you see, when North African team, when they are coming there, they even come here with their own water.
Everything prepared.
To make light of this, they were practically on an Aerodome visit because they were merry-go-rounding there. And the Nigerian actually said, why are you not going direct to the stadium? You're just merry-go-rounding.
And then the FA said, if you go direct, they will stone them.
You stone them.
When they are still coming back to play the second leg.
So you know why
they played into the hands of the hosts.
All is fair in love and war. Don't blame them.
Gentlemen, maybe as we are about knocking this thing off. But how do you, let me see what solution, I mean.
Well, I think we need
How can we avoid this?
We need to look holistically at the processes for us to engage in international competitions. We need to ask ourselves, what are the things that we need to go through first before we allow our clubs or our national teams go for competitions. Before they actually venture to go out, let's check what they do. We need to be engaged. We need to have this total engagement.
How did Rangers and Shooting Stars and Bendel Insurance, how did they do it in the old? How can we do it better 30, 40 years ago?
Those are the questions we need to start asking.
Those are the questions we should be asking ourselves. It is not rocket science.
Until we begin to hold each other accountable.
Yes.
It happened with the Super Eagles at the World Cup, nothing happened. It happened with Atlant.
Under 17,
nothing happened. Under 17, it happened, nothing happened. This has happened again. After 2 weeks, everything will die down. Until we begin to hold ourselves accountable, I think we will never get to where we're supposed to get to.
All right, until we begin to hold ourselves accountable. Accountability is the word he has just used, and I believe it is apt when we look at this particular situation. But then, like we say, we normally want to put a chair on your face. We laugh a lot on this program because we want to be happy on your Sunday, not get sad. Channels National Kids Cup Season 7 kicks off on Tuesday. Please, Daddy, I want Daddy or the mommy one. That's how they say it. Please come to this.
Can I ask a question? Do you think Yemi ever played ball when he was young? Did he make
okay, we shall be there. Come to Nico.
Come to Campus Square.
Yes,
come to Nico. Come to Campus Square.
And that is it. You can see the Channels National Kids Cup 2015.
Yes.
I mean, it's like the emblems be part of this.
Not with the pot value.
We are going home. Have a wonderful Sunday. Stay blessed.